Hey everybody, Godzilla 419 here, and just gotta say something before you all start watching the video. This is not a review. This is not me reveal anything really about the movie itself. This is just something I threw together because I was able to go and see, the early showing of the movie, and just want to give you my immediate opinions. I'm not gonna do a full review of the movie for probably at least a week, because I plan to see it a couple of times, because I got to see it in IMAX 3D, which kind of sucks because, it was, because you gotta wear those 3D glasses when you have glasses already. That kind of messes you up, and it hurt, and my eyes were hurting about halfway through. But anyway, that's all this video is. Don't expect a review, and don't expect any real spoilers. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing started. Hey everybody, Godzilla 419 here. I'm just about to head off to the theater to see Godzilla. I'm real excited, and I'll check back in with y'all when I get there. Alright, so I'm at the theater. About a half hour early for the 7 o'clock showing, but always good to be ahead of schedule. Anyway, I'm really super excited right now, and it's just, I've been waiting for this movie for 2 years basically, and I'm about to see it. So, see y'all guys in a little bit. Alright, so it's about 9:30. Just got out of the movie, and wow, it was awesome. I'm gonna decompress a little bit, pick up some dinner, and head back to the house, and get into a little bit more of this when I get there. But I loved it. Hey guys, and just gotta say, that was probably one of the best times I've had at the movies in a very long time. I loved it. I was sitting there, and admittedly, 3D was kind of hurting my eyes a little bit, and my nose was hurting because the 3D glasses were kind of pressing down on the bridge of my nose. But understand this: I had a great time just sitting there watching this movie. Kind of sucked that there were hecklers, or people wouldn't shut the hell up. I'd turn around, I'm like, please, and they stopped. But anyway, I loved the movie. There are people complaining that Godzilla wasn't in it enough, and honestly, yeah, he wasn't a main character. He was, a big part of the film. He was a driving force. At times, he was kind of like MacGuffin-y. But for the most part, he was an ancillary character in the story. Even though the story focused around his existence, he wasn't the main character, which is good. It focused around Ford Brody, or Brody, or whatever. Oh man, I can't remember his last name now. I think it was Brady or Brody. Oh well. Probably thinking Brody because I watched Jaws the other night. Anyway. It focuses mainly around him. If I was to say whose story this was, it'd be Ford's. And that's the thing. You can't have a Godzilla movie that's nothing but Godzilla fighting another monster, because it gets boring. It's like, and then, okay, what are we going to do for the next hour and a half? But the treat was it was the other monster. The Muto. It was so wonderful. I liked what was going on. People acted in what seemed to be a rational way, given an irrational circumstance. And overall, this felt like what we really deserved as Godzilla fans. If you have any doubts about this movie, I'm going to tell you now, those doubts are unfounded. People are saying, oh, it's whitewashed. The first part of this movie takes place in Japan. They're like, Yeah, it focuses around the two white people living in this house, but that's because they're the main character's family. You know, one of the main ancillary characters is Japanese. You know, it's not whitewashing anything. As to Godzilla not being enough, like I said, you can't have a movie just Godzilla smashing around, or else it gets boring. You need human drama so you can relate to it, so it can be, about something you can relate to. You can put yourself in Ford's place. You're like, yeah, I feel that I would feel like that too, given these circumstances. And then there's a complaint that Godzilla looked fat. I don't get that. I mean, he was bigger and bulkier, but in and of itself, that didn't bother me at all. And it's like the single dumbest thing I could think of to nitpick about. But then again, I do tend to nitpick about stupid things. Well, anyway, I recommend that if you want to see this movie, go see it. It was freaking awesome. And I can't wait to see it again. I'm gonna try to get to see it. If not, if I can swing it tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, definitely want to see it again Saturday. But I will have a review out for this movie in about a week or so. Hopefully, not too much to spoil by then, but anyway. Hope you all enjoyed this little documentary of me driving to the movie theater and back and talking about a movie. Okay, but anyway. Godzilla 419, signing out.